Hello, everybody, and welcome back to One More Day. Now, it's been a couple of weeks.
It's been like 3 or 4 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks. We had a big week-long vacation, and then when we came back like...
It was hard. It was hard to get back.
I think that was the most depressing.
Someone actually told me, for every day of vacation you take, that's how many days of, like, recuperation you need when you come back.
It was rough. It was rough. But Addi,
we were depressed for a long time. Because we wanted to go back. And I still really want to go back, but I feel a little better. Yeah. We've got a plan. So.
Sort of. The plan's going downhill. We had to lock away our credit cards. Literally in a lockbox. I have a spending addiction.
Now Connor's not allowed to go to the store.
I said I should not be allowed, and you're like, no, he's okay. And I was like,
well, I want you to be able to go to the store and still do things you like, but not go crazy. Well, you can't go to the store alone.
Well, see, the thing is, while I'm buying things, even in my mind, I'm like, oh, what? Stop. No, stop. Why do you stop buying things? And then my body just goes, oh, it's fun. And then it just keeps happening.
He can't go to the store alone. Last night, he spent $60.
Okay. 40 of it was stuff you asked for.
30 of it was sodas and batteries that we needed. But it was still extra.
The other 20 was extra. And it was stuff for Toby. It wasn't even stuff for me. I could have got stuff for me. I wanted to. I picked it out, but I put it back. Anyways, do you want to tell everyone about our vacay? Yay, hey. Our future plans.
We went to Disneyland. And we want to go again.
Yep. We wanted to...
That's it.
I want to go again like this year. It's a little out of the realm of possibility.
Also, just remembered, we're going to have taxes the next year, which are probably going to pay off our credit card.
Maybe.
And then we can work on to...
Supposedly, I keep messing up how I do my taxes.
We're still going to get some taxes.
Maybe.
Either way. So, we went the first week of March, which is supposed to be the, like, least busiest time of year, which I still think it was, is the thing.
No, looking at it, it turns out it was, like, one of the most busy this past year because everyone heard that was supposed to be the least busy time of the year, so then everyone planned their trips.
Oh, yeah.
That week. I thought, okay.
But usually on a normal year, no COVID affecting it, never having to have reservations, the first week of March is the least busy because people go in February for Valentine's Day and then people wait till spring break, which is usually the second to last weeks of March into April. So.
Well, and I didn't think, going into it, I didn't think I was going to really like it because I don't like crowds. I don't like people. I didn't really used to like rides. But I had a blast. I didn't even care about the people.
Connor had so much fun.
It's the happiest I've been in a long time.
I was sick the whole time, and I felt so bad, because I think it was the third day that Toby was doing good. No, the second day it was Toby's bad day.
Oh,
It was the third day that Connor was just ecstatic. We were going to Fantasyland that day. He was just so happy. But I felt
really care about
so awful. You were just excited and happy. I felt so awful because I was just so sick and physically just not doing well. And I wanted to be happy. And then the next day, Connor was kind of like not super into it. And I was super into it.
I didn't feel good.
Yeah. So we were all a little bit sick through the whole thing.
Because that was like our last day.
Yeah. We were all a little bit sick through the whole thing. We went Disneyland the first day.
We weren't like COVID sick. It
California
was the change
Adventure,
of altitude
yeah,
and weather.
And then we went to California Adventure the second day, Disneyland the fourth day, California Adventure the fourth. We went 4 days, alternated, starting with Disneyland. Oh my gosh.
The memory's already slipping away from me.
Connor's very first ride was Indiana Jones.
I wish we would have gone on it again.
Oh, yeah. It was good. Even though he didn't like the drop that happens.
Looking back at it, though, I did. Like, I would love to go on it again.
Toby had a blast.
He did.
Oh my gosh.
Every morning when we woke up, he's like, hey, guys, let's go. Come on, let's go.
So obviously there were some rides that he couldn't ride, like Indiana Jones, all of the big roller coasters, anything that was a little bit more intense. But so the first day he got to go on
Jungle Cruise.
the Jungle Cruise, Winnie the Pooh, Haunted Mansion, and Pirates. We didn't go on a whole lot of rides that day. We were kind of back in, like, they were bigger
Haunted
rides,
Mansion.
so we had to wait in lines a little bit longer. But, like, a lot of people are like, don't take your kids on Haunted Mansion and Pirates and, like, Toad's Wild Ride because they're a little intense.
Don't even get Toad's Wild Ride.
Toby loved all of them. Toby loved every single one.
Haunted Mansion, I guess, is like, oh, ghosts. Pirates wasn't scary. Pirates had some little, like, water drops.
Right? It had 2, like, water, like, dips.
So whatever. But Toad's Wild Ride, I didn't feel like was that intense.
It's not intense. It's just there was a lot of, like, strobe lights and things that, like, pop out at you. And some babies are more sensitive to that stuff than others. I kind of figured Toby wouldn't be because we've kind of, like, how we've parented him has gotten kind of used to that kind of stuff, knowing that it's okay. Like, they're not going to harm you or they're not dangerous. They're not scary. And that's why he did fine on all those rides. So the first day was so much. I don't want to do this podcast because it just makes me want to go back more.
I've even got some of the songs that they play in the park in my Spotify.
I love that
I
Connor
found a love
loves
for
Disney so much now.
It's true. I didn't really.
So
like
I think in a past podcast we had talked about how, like, Connor has introduced a bunch of his, like, nerd stuff to me and all of his likes. I finally did it, guys. I finally introduced Connor to something that I liked and he did not have an interest for. And I'm so happy because it's the best one of all. Because, like, all of the other ones, like, they're fun, they produce joy, but Disneyland is, like, that's how heaven should be. Like, that feeling that you get while you're there.
Pump drugs into the air or something.
They do.
It was weird.
They do. Not drugs, but, like, they do not miss a beat. They pump smells into the air. Like, in certain parts of the park, they pump the smell of churros and, like, they actually do that. And Star Wars is included in all of Disneyland now, which makes it so cool. Much more better.
We got to try blue milk and
grammar.
Green milk.
Oh, Galaxy's Edge was so cool.
Rise of the Resistance. If you like Star Wars, you can go to Disneyland. The line's incredibly long, but it was so worth it.
It was so cool. We did Star Wars the first day too, but Toby couldn't go on either ride.
All the lines experiences. At least some of the newer ones, like Fantasyland lines were just kind of lines.
Yeah, most of the Fantasyland lines kind of just go directly into the ride, though. They don't go inside and whatever. They're just pretty fast. Like, I like Fantasyland, but honestly, it's a place where I'm like, okay, here's these 3 rides that we'll go on. Let's go spend time in the other lands more.
Peter Pan's Pinocchio. I don't care about going on the Mad Tea Party again, because I already did it once.
No, but I want to go on Alice. I want to go on Alice every time. I do. I remember I like Alice, so I want to do that one all the time. But yeah, like Fantasyland, it's fun, but like...
I thought the castle was going to be bigger.
Actually, I saw a thing on TikTok of an employee that says, every building is smaller than you think it is.
That sounds about right.
So... But I mean, it was still cool. We got to walk through the castle. They have
cool.
like a little
Sleeping Beauty story.
Yeah,
that was really, really cool.
We like walked past it and there was like a sign that kind of made it look like a ride, and we were like, "What the heck?" And then we walked closer and it was like, "It's just a walkthrough." And I was like, "Is it closed?" Because like no one was going in it. And Connor's like, "No, it's not. Let's go." And I was like, "Okay."
I didn't even say that. I was just like, I don't know. And then I went in.
Yeah, either way. But our second day there, Toby struggled from the moment he woke up. And he woke up on his own that day. Like, some of the days I think we kind of woke him up. Yeah. But that day he woke up on his own. He would not leave my side. I went outside and we watched the sunrise every morning out on our balcony. And he didn't want to get away from me. He was just fussy. And then when it came time to, like, nap time, we tried to get him to eat lunch, and he wouldn't eat lunch, so he just fell asleep on my lap while I was eating lunch. And then we tried to put him in the stroller to nap him, and we walked around for a little bit, and that worked for a little bit. And then we thought, oh, he's awake. He's going to wake up now. And that was a big no-no. So we went to the baby care center and changed his butt, and then we went and sat outside on a bench because they kind of keep it quiet over in that corner because it's supposed to be like that. And we just sat there for another hour. I think we spent 2 to 3 hours just sitting with him napping, trying to get him to calm down because he was having a hard day. And I felt bad for him because I knew that that was probably his worst day, because then the next day was my worst day and the next day was your worst day because we all got kind of sick. So yeah, we all kind of had a worst day there.
But I made it all better. I bought him a balloon, and he was happy from that moment forward.
Yeah.
He got to see Spider-Man, which is like his favorite person.
Oh, yeah. After he started to feel a little bit better that day, we went on the Spider-Man ride. And he loved it. He really did. A lot of people are like, oh, it's overrated. It's not as cool as people think. But Toby, he had a blast. He loved
he got to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And then Toby went on the 2 cars ride after he started to wake up and get happy again.
I don't know if he loved Luigi's as much as he loved Mater's. Until Addi squished him.
The second time we went on Luigi's, he liked it more. Addi, it was just the first time he was kind of like, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Addi squished him in the Mater ride.
Okay.
It kind of spins.
It just jerked me into him.
And Toby had a big smile on his face, and all of a sudden I see Toby go, boom, right into me. He's like,
The next time we went on it, I didn't do that, okay?
It's pretty funny, though.
But we ended the second day with the Toy Story ride, which he liked too, I think. I didn't go on that one with him, I don't think. Like it. But we ended up going home early that night, me, you, and Toby, just because, California Adventure was cool, but we weren't we need to spend as much time as we possibly can here kind of thing. We were it's okay
Disney,
if we take one night.
First day, me and you stayed till
closing. We stayed till 8-ish.
I think we did it the second night, too.
Not, the second night we left at 7. And he was in bed by 8.
No, the second night they took him, and we had the night to ourselves.
No, that was the first night in Star Wars. Either way, the third day we went back to Disneyland. We've kind of already talked about it. Toby got to go on almost every single ride that day. He went on every single ride that day except for Thunder Mountain. We went on one more time at the end of the day.
That was fun. I did not like Thunder Mountain in the dark, because I was still getting used to roller coasters, and it in the dark did not help, nor did it breaking down while we were about to go backwards. That didn't help either. Or did we go backwards? When the cave explodes, you go forwards or backwards?
You're going up.
I know, you're going up,
yeah,
and then we froze. And after that,
you just go pretty... Yeah, you keep going forward. But...
I missed it.
The second day we did Tomorrowland, too. That was a lot of fun.
That was really cool.
The Star Wars ride in Tomorrowland is pretty cool.
That made me sick. That... and the Ferris wheel. I didn't think the Ferris wheel would make me sick, but after I got off that, I was sick the rest of the day. Those two made me sick. I, so badly, growing up, I always wanted to try Tower of Terror, because I grew up watching Twilight Zone. And I was really sad when they changed it to Breakout, whatever.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
But I still went on it, and I feel like I handled it decently. I used Addi's leg as
I was so angry
because I lost it. And when you're falling and you feel like you're gonna die, you don't care about trying to find the handlebar. You just get the nearest thing. You grab.
Yeah,
it's probably good I wasn't sitting next to a stranger and feeling him up.
Gosh, he grabs my leg, and we do, the last fall, and he's, lifting my leg up. And I was gonna punch him. If I wasn't holding death grip on the bars, I would have punched him.
That one gave me a headache.
I was so angry.
The only rides that made me sick, though, was that one gave me a headache. The Ferris wheel made me incredibly nauseous, and I don't know why. And then Space Mountain made me a little nauseous in the tube.
Yeah.
And then that Star Wars,
But I think... So I think Guardians of the Galaxy is one that we're if we go back, we'll go on it again, but it's not one that it's oh, we gotta go do this right now. If we have to do this ride first and make sure it fits in.
That's because I like rides with story. And that one,
I know.
You're so concentrating on, not dying. you don't pay enough attention.
Well, the thing is if you like the ride enough, then you are. Because you like the fall and your brain can concentrate a little bit more.
That's true. Well, and I thought the line was cool, like going into like the collector's.
Oh, for sure.
That was really cool.
But
seeing Rocket was cool.
After we were all done with Disneyland, like trying to cope with like not being there anymore, we were like, okay, we need to make a list of the rides that like we want to do when we go back, because like we want to, in the future, we want to do 2 days at Disneyland, 2.5 days at Disneyland, and 1.5 days at California Adventure.
And we want to try to take my mom and dad. I don't know if my dad will come. I don't know if he'd have fun. There's a lot of people.
I don't know, yeah.
And I don't think he'd actually like being
But there's actually, like, our ride list was a lot different than the rides that we went on.
He might
like there was a bunch of them that we don't feel the need to go on again. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna opinionate about It's a Small World, but if we don't go with my family, I don't care about it that much.
It wasn't even that I hated it. I just felt like
it
was pointless.
It went on for a long time.
At the time that it came out, I understand its significance.
Same with Autotopia.
Autotopia I just thought was stupid. I thought that was the stupidest ride in Disneyland.
Okay, but can you not see why it was put there? Because it was when Disneyland was created, that was futuristic, so they put it in Tomorrowland.
It just seems like a big advertising ploy from...
Maybe it was. I don't know.
And the cars don't even go fast.
I know, they didn't even go
slightly fast.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like... And it's like, oh, don't bump into each other. It's like, you physically cannot.
The only reason we went on it is because Toby was tall enough to, and I was like, oh, he'll like it. But honestly, he didn't even care.
I don't know if he... Because they were so loud and squeaky, they were hurting my ears.
He seemed fine with that. He just was kind of like...
I'm just a baby. But
why?
That and It's a Small World, I don't plan on ever going on again.
Yeah. And if anyone ever is planning to go to Disneyland soon, Genie Plus is worth it. Yeah. We didn't actually get Genie Plus because we had an amputee with us, which means we had the disability pass. But it kind of works the same way. Like, you book your time for a ride, and then you can go do whatever you want, like go shopping, and then you go back when your time hits and go through the lightning lane, and you get in pretty decently fast.
It's kind of like you're standing in line virtually.
Yeah, yep. A virtual line. It's pretty much what it is.
That's really nice.
It was so nice. And they have a stroller swap now that most of our party went on the ride, and then when they were done, they came and watched Toby, and then me and Connor just got to go on like all the rides alone that Toby couldn't go on. And that was kind of nice, being able to
it was really nice.
Go alone on them. Because
yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
But what was your absolute favorite ride? And I think I know the answer to it.
Okay, so it was Thunder Mountain is still really far up there, and I think it still overpowers this other one a little bit more. Like, it's still my top, but the second one is the Cars ride.
Yeah, Radiator
like
or whatever.
It was so cool, and the race part, like, it's pretty close to a roller coaster. Like, it had a lot of big dips and it went really fast, but it was enough thrill to be super fun, but not enough thrill to be like, whoa. And like, I love roller coasters. We went on the Incredicoaster twice, and I loved it, but I still like Thunder Mountain more.
Thunder Mountain's pretty cool. I didn't like it the first time, but we already went over that. The Cars one was really cool. That's one of my favorites. And then I like Pirates and...
Yeah, I wish we could have gone on...
I wasn't paying a ton of attention to it while I was on it, because I was making sure Toby was okay.
They're fixing up the Pirates ride. They're kind of updating it a little bit. So
like, it's closing forever.
I know, and I'm like, it just says it'll... Read it!
Toontown was cool. I didn't like the Roger Rabbit ride as much as I thought I would, which made me a little sad, but once again, it may have been because I was just making sure Toby was okay.
Well, and I would have loved to go on that roller coaster, but at the same time...
That one looked fun.
Toby was sleeping, and the wait line was a little long.
Was that his day? It was kind of rough.
I would have loved to be able to go on the roller coaster in Toontown and Goofy's Flight School. But I think the flight school would have made you sick, but because it's a super jerky roller coaster.
I still wanted to go on it.
Yeah, I still wanted to go on it, but it was just something that we couldn't quite fit in. But the next time we go, we're going to take out a couple rides that we didn't care about so much and fit those ones in to be able to try them for the first time. Connor's picking at his nipple.
I haven't even grown a hair on my nipple and it hurts. Leave me alone. It hurts. Okay.
But, so our 5th day that we were in California, I don't even know if I want to talk about it because I feel so bad about it. We were supposed to go to the beach, but the weather kind of took a turn. Our 3rd day there, it got a little bit chilly. It was really nice, but at the beach, it was really cold. So we went to the beach.
I don't like the beach anyways. I've never liked the beach. Well, I don't know. Maybe I did as a child, but not that I remember.
I love the ocean, but I'm not a fan of the beach. I just wanted to see the ocean. I didn't care that we went, if we were already at the beach, I was going to take Toby to the water. But, I just wanted to see the ocean. I didn't even care that much about, sitting on the beach and relaxing and swimming. I didn't super care about that because I hate the sand being everywhere. I'd rather be on, a rocky beach or whatever.
Of course, it's everywhere.
But, I love going to, the pier and just seeing the ocean because I love the ocean and the animals in it, and the horror movies about it, the documentaries.
You've got to avoid peer pressure.
Gosh. But, so we went there. It was an awful experience. The wind was awful. So after a minute, we left the beach and we went up and got Toby some ice cream to try to make up for getting him soaking wet when the wave came. We miscalculated the wave, and I'm sure a lot of people do that because it came up a few times and it didn't even reach our feet, and then the 3rd time it was whoosh, all the way up to our knees, which means all the way up to our knees, which means all the way up to Toby's shoulders, but I did pick him up fast enough to where it only got to his knees. After I realized it was coming faster than I thought, I snatched him up pretty fast. Yeah. So he was wet. He was a little cold. We did have a blanket for him. We bundled him up. We went and got him some Cookie Monster ice cream that turned his mouth blue, and he loved it.
He did.
And then on our way to go meet our parents, he fell asleep. And then we decided to go have authentic Greek food, which was amazing.
So good.
And then we went and met my parents in IHOP, and then we went back to the hotel, and that's where we went swimming, which I wish we would have been able to swim longer, but Toby ended up pooping, so we had to get out of the pool and go change him.
Then we went to downtown Disney.
Yeah, that wasn't... I mean, the Lego store and the World of Disney was kind of cool, but,
World of Disney was...
I could have gone without it.
The Lego store and the Disney, or the Star Wars Outpost,
yeah,
those were both really
They were cool, but, we already had all the Star Wars stuff we wanted. We got a couple things at the Lego store. We got a few more things at the World of Disney, but...
the Darth Vader Black Series helmet. It's one that actually, connects around your throat. And then the top comes on his actual helmet.
Oh, yeah.
So cool. They did not have that there.
But, I mean, our last day there, it was a good day to just unwind and kind of relax a little bit. But at the same time, I kind of wish it would have gone a little differently and more enjoyable. But that's okay.
If the parks didn't have, strict, reservations.
Oh, yeah, we would have just bought more tickets and gone back. That last day, if things weren't reservation, I would have just bought more tickets to Disneyland and gone back. But and if we would have found out earlier in the early enough in the day, if we would have decided to go look, they probably would have had cancellations we could have gone and bought.
Yeah.
But that's just not how the day went. So.
Yeah. And then at one point when we got back, we were gonna move to Georgia, and then we were gonna move to Mississippi, which I still think would be fun.
Yeah,
then I tried getting into the Disney College program, and I got denied because my personality test, I failed. Apparently, I do not have a good personality, which is fair. But That was depressing. And I was like, well, what if we just move to California? Because Southern Californian residents get a discount. Because I was like, I just want to live at Disney, which would still be cool. But that didn't work, and now we're just back to normal everyday life.
Well, so when we went on vacation, we used a credit card for the entire thing. We did not have the cash to just go on vacation, like, right then, and it was kind of a last-minute decision that we decided to do and go with my parents. Like, my mom had planned the whole vacation. Like, I'm giving the credit to her. She did it all. But we decided to tag along with them, and it was last minute, so we ended up using our credit card for the whole thing, and we spent quite a bit of money. So now, all of our credit cards, every single one of them, are locked away, literally locked away. We removed them from all of our accounts, Google Pay, Xbox, everything. And we are actually living within our means now, because
it's not as fun.
We dipped into our credit cards probably more than we should have.
We didn't max out though, and that's
we didn't max them out, but every check we ended up dipping into them more than we should have. So they're completely locked away now. We're gonna start learning how to actually live with the money we actually earn.
We knew how to do that. It's just not as fun.
Yeah. And I applied for a job, which I still haven't heard anything back from them, and I'm hoping that they get back to me because I actually found the job pretty enjoyable. It's just at home, transcribing and captioning like video logs or videos and audio logs, which I actually find pretty enjoying, honestly. Just to get a little bit of extra money. And then we're getting ready for a yard sale when it starts to warm up.
We're going to sell the whole yard.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to do a yard sale with my mom. We're going to try to earn some money. I've got money set aside for our Mother's Day day that we have planned already. But, yeah, our plan is just try to pay off our credit card as much as we can. All of our taxes next year will go into it. As soon as it's paid off, then I think we're going to book another Disney trip on Getaway Today and start making payments on it. Like, yeah. I think you can do that, and then you can, like, make $50 payments on it until you go. So then it's not like
you're paying all of it at once.
Yeah, or it's not like you're putting money in savings, and then you're like, oh, crap, I have to dip into that. Like, you can't dip into something that you have to pay, like, a bill. So, we're going to do that, and we're hoping to go in 2023, which I think could be possible, especially now that I remembered that we're going to have our taxes to put into the credit card.
I still need to fix my W-4. Oh, your dad's calling. Okay, we're going to end this episode here. Addi's parents have Toby right now, so we're going to make sure everything's all right. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. And until next time, have a good rest of your day.